Leeds Playhouse has given me reason to be hopeful. I can't wait until it reopens so I can see all the wonderful shows that are on and to get back to heydays and see my friends and do all the activities that we do.
My reason to be hopeful is that I could be able to join all my friends and sing again with the community choir of the Orchestra of Opera North. We've been together for over 10 years and put on 3 public performances at Leeds Town Hall, and the whole experience of singing with such a great orchestra in such a beautiful building is amazing.
My favourite memory with the Playhouse was going to first floor and being immediately welcomed into this warm, caring, completely mental, in a good way, family, and finally being accepted somewhere, feeling like one of the family. For me, the reason I am who I am, and I think even in the darkest of times, hope can be so important and can be what helps get you through it. And for me, they gave me that hope, and I'll be forever grateful that it did.
First place I do want to go is at Marks and Spencer's. I've been shopping there for years, and I haven't been able to go shopping for a while now because all the shops have been closed. But that's one place that I can go, now, and I'll buy some new clothes there, which I've wanted for a while. I like buying new clothes, I always have done.
So my first memories of the Playhouse, it has to be the strongest memory, which has to be when I was on stage doing Bamboo Canaries, actually being one of the Bamboo Canaries as the community chorus. It has personal memories because of the subject of the play, but also it was the first time I've been on stage at the Playhouse, and it was just such a magnificent experience. Everybody was so welcoming, so friendly. The audience absolutely loved it. It will just be a memory that stays with me forever, and I can't wait to go back, and hopefully we get a chance to do that again.
I'd definitely say that a place that I'm hopeful for is the Chapel FM Art Studio in East Leeds, mainly because radio has allowed me to express myself in ways that I couldn't before, and it's also something that I really want to do in the future in terms of like careers and stuff like that. So I'm really energetic about it, I'm really intrigued, and I'm really interested to get myself involved back in there when it opens again. It's a new space. I feel like I'm more involved. I feel like I'm more involved with them now, and I feel like I'm building up skills, and hopefully it'll help me be presenting and stuff like that in the future.
My first memory of the Leeds Playhouse would probably be when I was about 4 or 5 and I went to see Flat Stanley. I also went to see The Magic Paintbrush, and I can't remember which one was first, but I remember both productions absolutely vividly, and watching it thinking, how did they make Flat Stanley flat, and how did all the colours from that paintbrush come alive? And I can still vividly remember the stage pictures and how in awe I was at the fact that they actually made Flat Stanley flat. Like, what? And then last year I met one of the theatre directors at the Leeds Playhouse, and she does children's theatre, and I was like, oh no way, I remember seeing Flat Stanley and The Magic Paintbrush, and she was like, I directed them, and I was like, they have like imprinted in my brain. So I think that's so cool that it all came full circle.
The most inspiring pieces that I ever saw was a show called Refugee Boy at the Playhouse. I never understood what a refugee was until I saw that show, and it changed my perspective on so much. Now I actually work with refugees, so it's interesting how things have come full circle. I don't know if I would have had that same passion and drive to work with vulnerable young people had it not been for seeing that initial show.
One of the things that I'm most hopeful for is being able to access LGBTQIA plus friendly places such as flamingos, and being able to meet up with my friends. Sometimes it can feel pretty isolating when you're perceived wrongly as different, so being able to have inclusive spaces where there's people who don't judge you, people who understand you, people like you, it's just amazing. I hope in the future there will be much more available for us as a community, as not only is Leeds diversity one of the things that makes it so brilliant, but we're here, we're queer, get used to it, dear.